While the Missouri primary wasn't much of a contest, there was a little bit of controversy at the polls when Mayor Quinton Lucas had an issue casting his ballot.
41 Action News looked into how these issues are resolved and how you can make sure that your vote counts. 41 Action News reporter Nick Starling joins us live to explain. Hi, Nick.
Hey there, guys. I talked to a woman who has some minor issues voting yesterday. So she had to cast what's called a provisional ballot. So we took a little bit time into looking at what that process is and how you can tell if your vote counted or not.
I showed up to my polling location and I had all my stuff ready to go.
But that's when Lily Brown ran into some issues.
They scanned my voter ID card and it was showing my old address. So they said I wasn't able to vote there.
Brown said she moved last August and updated her address, but it wasn't reading in the voting system.
The fact that my address didn't show up as my current address is a little concerning. It doesn't instill a lot of faith for me in the whole system.
So instead, she voted using a provisional ballot, meaning her vote will be counted later if the election office verifies her information. Kansas City Mayor Quinton Lucas also ran into an issue Tuesday morning when a worker got his name wrong.
He says, "I can't find you." Somebody else sits down and says, "I can't find you." A third person looks over his shoulder and says, "We're not finding you."
Mayor Lucas had to leave and did not wait for poll workers to correct the issue. He went back later to cast a regular ballot, but if the issue cannot be solved at the polling place, provisional ballots is the only way to go.
If we find they're registered, then it'll count. It'll be counted just like all the other ballots and added in when we do our official count.
Tiffany Francis with the Clay County Election Board says they only had 34 provisional ballots this time.
A lot of people update their address at the polls on Election Day. They'll show up at their old poll and think they're supposed to be there. We'll give them an address change form. They take it to their new poll, and then they're allowed to be written in a supplemental book, and then they're allowed to vote.
It's problems some hope they don't have to experience next time.
Hopefully we can try to make it better in the future.
I mean, they've got some kinks they have to work out.
So these are the two different kinds of provisional ballots. Are color-coded for different reasons. And after you get one of these, there's a little tab you pull off of here, and there's a number at the bottom you can call to see if your vote counted or not. Reporting live in Liberty, Nick Starling, 41 Action News.